our Grapple Festival 2.
I cannot tell you how excited for this card I am, Hunter.
I am your lead commentator, Hunter Woodworth, right here with my Robin to my Batman, Brad Daniels.
Thank you so much for having me.
We have some great matches lined up for you tonight. The Boyz are issuing a Championship Open Challenge, and to sweeten the deal a little bit, we have the main event tonight is a #1 contender countdown battle royal.
I cannot tell you how amazing that's going to be, Hunter.
To explain what a countdown battle royal is to fans, there's a 2-minute period between each entrance, and now we are going to hear from Gary Martin.
Welcome to Grapple! Thank you everybody for being here tonight. We have 2 championship matches for you. The 618 tag team titles will be on the line. Derek Gage, Bud Gallows. They're going to issue an open challenge tonight. Plus, the Southern Illinois Championship will be on the line tonight as well. And our main event, we will have a battle royal to crown the #1 contender. Unfortunately, one thing we will not be having tonight is a moment with Gary Martin Media. Not after what they did, I know. Not after what they did 2 shows ago, we were here in this building. We were interrupted by Fight Underground and put a knee to my gut, knee to my face, took me out, and then they tried to choke slam our esteemed owner and general manager, Noel Hickam. Yeah. What was even worse with that, guys, was just horrible what happened at our last show at Too Cool for School. Dave Walker cost Damian Blackwell the Southern Illinois Championship. Joined forces with Fight Underground and choked out our owner and general manager, Noel Hickam. It was a long night. It was a really long night that night. Noel spent the night in the hospital. He suffered severe damage to his trachea, and the doctors told him it would be best that he stays at home for the next couple of shows. But here's the thing, guys, about our owner and general manager, Noel Hickam. He is one of the most toughest, courageous men that I know. You've seen on our YouTube before, the shows are little lightning graphics and the show kicks off. Noel is the epitome of what it means when we say no quit, no surrender, no fold. With that being said, guys, please welcome our esteemed owner and general manager, Noel Hickam!
Clap him right into the mic. Use this. If you're smart, you know. We're not talking. Give him too much. Touching moment.
Thank you all so much. First of all, for being here for the Grapple Festival, after that very warm welcome that truly touched me to the bottom of my heart.
Dan, look at me. Do I look like
Like Gary said, the doctors, my wife, my mom, everybody told me I shouldn't be here tonight. But here at No Fold Pro Wrestling, we do not fold. I'm not gonna let some coward like David Lee Walker
Zero full.
keep me from running my shows and being here for my company. They might have got me down, but they didn't keep me down. I'm still here. But enough about me. Tonight's about some wrestling. Tonight's all about you guys, the fans. Who's ready for the first match? All right, let's bring it out.
I'm very excited for this first match, Dan.
I cannot explain to you how excited I am. This is a match weeks in the making.
Months in the making.
Months. Weeks are months.
If you think about it. I don't know, I'm not a high school
Who knew this was a
dropout, I don't know much.
philosophy debate? Time is an abstract.
Here is the current Jackson County champion, Blade Lennox, with Mike Maverick, the man that helped him win that belt from, well, technically the last champion before Blade was Exodus, but he beat Exodus's brother, Elride, for all the new fans that don't know.
That is very true, Hunter. I couldn't have said it better myself. Some delusional fans out here cheered on Blade.
The crowd is so loud tonight, Dan. Already, I can barely hear you.
I know, Hunter. You are less than a foot away from me, and I have a hard time understanding what you're saying.
And I'm loud, dude. Oh, look at that kid just juking out Blade right there.
Too fast.
This dude sucks. Blade seems to have taken that personally. I think Blade has a hard time not taking something personally.
Oh, hell.
All hail the Savior, Blade Lennox, self-proclaimed Savior. I'll be real with you, Dan. I think that kid has a chance at beating Blade for the belt.
I think he's got some fire, that's
I
for
think
sure.
he could beat Blade for sure. I think he could beat Blade with a hand tied behind his back. There's that pain that Exodus stole from Blade at our last show. Exodus playing a good amount of mind games here tonight.
That's true, and obviously the crowd is very excited to see Exodus and Elride.
How can you not be? Two of the biggest fan favorites here at NFPW.
Very true, very true. Honorable ref Freddie Funkhauser trying to keep Blade away from them.
Doing a great job at that. Now fans, if you're not familiar with Chris Exodus and Elride, I want to make sure you know that these two men are brothers. No matter how long Blade and Mike have been teaming together, they are never going to be able to get the natural chemistry that Elride and Chris have.
That is true, you know, brotherhood and brothership, that's extremely, it's a bond from birth, it's a bond for life.
Oh, that's some sick air guitar right there. He's so cool. Look at that. Pretty sure those are the right chords he's playing too. Exodus is jamming. Look at him. We don't even need the entrance music at this point. Exodus playing his own entrance music here tonight.
Trying his best to drum up some more support.
I don't think there's a single person here in the crowd tonight that likes Blade.
Some Fortnite dances going on for sure.
Referee Freddie Funkhauser doing his due diligence and checking both Blade and Mike. Mike's making it a bit more difficult for him.
Some protesting from Blade.
And when's there not?
That's true. He is quite the politician.
I think he is the biggest complainer I've ever seen in No Fold. And I've worked
Maverick
with Dan.
might be a bigger wow.
Yeah.
My compensation doesn't need to be discussed on it.
Hey, don't talk to me. Talk to Mr. No Fold himself.
Oh no! Kane for Kane.
I looked away for half a second. Where'd he get that cane?
He got it from a dedicated member of the crowd. Canes. He's got a carbon fiber leg.
Seems like they're making a deal, some type of compromise here.
Should I play the Jeopardy theme? Mexican standoff.
Oh. Blade grabs the cane back.
Getting started?
Blade stating the obvious.
The obvious observation.
Exodus being the good guy that he is, and gives back the cane.
He's returned the cane and is back with its original cane.
Oh, and
mistake.
And the match has started. The cane is now on the floor with Exodus in control with the wrist lock. Kicks the back leg.
Exodus doing a great job making sure that Blade doesn't get a tag. Staying right on top of him.
Doing smart tag team wrestling. Throws him right into his corner and makes a quick tag to Elride. Elride is not letting up.
Yeah, Elride on him with her back rake there like an animal.
Exodus doing push-ups. I think he just did more push-ups right there than I've ever done in my whole life, Dan.
I believe that.
Hey. Man, they are taking a pounding to Blade.
Blade crawling over to make a tag. Uh-oh.
Here comes the big man.
Elride next is having some kind of disagreement here. Or possibly an agreement.
And he gets just decked.
I heard the punch from here.
He just punched his face out of his face.
He sure did. Ironclad punch.
Oh! Just slams him right on the ground. That's good.
Definitely using his size.
I don't know where the tag ropes are. That's not my fault. Exodus is yelling at me about the tag ropes.
You were tasked to bring them tonight. Don't let these people know.
The ring was set up when I got here. Oh! Woo! A massive kick to the thigh. Followed up by a right hand. And an enziguri. Mike is rocked. Another right hand from Elride. Headbutt. Fans, I don't know if you can see it from the camera angle right now, but Blade Lennox is... Oh, no. He is sitting down reading a book, it looks like, while Mike does...
Oh, my goodness. Mike's, single-handedly taking care of Elride, but his partner should probably get a little bit involved.
What do you think he's reading?
I don't know.
If you had to make one guess, Dan, what is he reading?
Of Mice and Men.
I was thinking he was reading on Moby Dick.
That's a solid, yeah, that's a good one. Maybe the long walk?
Yeah. Oh, they are able to reach the tag. Chris Exodus makes it in and gets a headlock on Mike himself.
Maverick.
Mike just picks him up right to an atomic drop.
Let me tell you something, though. Maverick may be the bigger man in this match, but it is going to get to him fighting a two-front war, fighting a two-headed monster.
It's essentially a handicap match. Blade is refusing to make a tag.
I have to agree with Blade. You know, it doesn't seem like Maverick's struggling.
Yeah, but also, if Blade just trusts Maverick to handle the ball, it's a 2-on-1 handicap match against a pair of brothers.
That's true.
If Blade wants to pick up the victory tonight, he's going to have to do some work. Exodus just ran over for all the fans that couldn't hear him, and he said, Mike hits pretty hard.
That is exactly what he said.
Blade is pulling on Mike's hair.
Blade, a lot of confidence in his partner. Elride doesn't seem to like this.
He's sprinting. That's the fastest I've ever seen a one-legged man run.
Is the one-man zoo reading the book?
That's like reading Shakespeare to a dog.
I think from here I can tell. Is that 50 Shades of Grey he's reading?
Did you see? Jesus.
And with the kicks here to the chest.
Some roundhouse kicks.
Blade
Some
back on the apron.
dragonfly kicks from Exodus. Oh, stereo roundhouses from the brothers.
Stereo.
Oh, 6'8".
Beat me to it. Uh-oh. And the book being used as a projectile.
Exodus, he grabbed what Blade stole from him.
We need to see the literature. Oh no, the belt's expensive.
Don't drop the belt, it's expensive. Oh, in the meantime, Elride now has a sleeper on Mike.
It's a championship, sir. Not the Exodus again.
Mike's got the shoulders pinned. Elride, sorry, able to get out of that little pinning predicament.
There's so much action in this match, it's hard for either of us to keep up with it all.
Tag to Exodus.
Some innovative offense here.
Going up, double foot stomp to the back.
Maverick's starting to wish he had a time machine to about 5 minutes ago.
I bet Maverick wishes he had a good tag team partner.
Hey, you know, sometimes you wish for those, sometimes you wish for time machines. Blade more concerned about this crowd than he is about getting the tag. He might be a little too far for a tag, Blade.
Yeah.
Running through the clothesline. Delivering one of his own.
Double clothesline by Mike Maverick.
Maverick is a freak on a leash right now.
Nice. Now stomping the butthole into Elride.
What are we doing?
But Blade again just jumps down. He's making it very evident he doesn't want anything to do with either Elride or Exodus.
Is it that, Hunter, or is it that Blade is teaching him independence right now?
I don't know if he's teaching him independence or if he's just being lazy.
You know, sometimes you got to look at it one way or the other. With a big kick to the chest. The clubbing forearm.
Oh no!
Blade has been more concerned about shenanigans outside of the ring than this match, and it is making Maverick quite visibly upset.
He's running more laps around the ring right now than he has in the ring at all.
Big splash in the corner.
Somehow Mike has been able to get control of this match. Exodus able to get back in the ring, break up the cover for a 2 count.
Exodus with that cane, almost like a conductor on the outside ring, giving great advice to Maverick. Oh my goodness. That stomp right there to the sternum.
Big leg drop.
Nobody home.
Elride getting the crowd behind him now. Bounces off the ropes. Shoulder tackle doesn't knock Mike down. Another shoulder tackle. Tags in Exodus. Double drop Good cover. Only a 2 count. What is it
Blade
going
not
to
even
take?
attempting to break up the tag. What are we missing?
Oh, Mike seems to be frustrated. And if that is a tag, folks.
Blade legal. It doesn't wish to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2 legal competitors in this match are Chris Exodus and Blade Lennox now.
Mac Maverick making his feelings known about the chair and the book outside.
Blade looks terrified. Blade able to shove Exodus off, and he's just trying to run. Elride able to get in between him. Blade's got no choice. It's important to note that Mike is just standing there nodding as they're beating him up.
He's returning the favor. I'd say Blade did the same thing.
You'd be a fool to say Blade doesn't deserve this.
I would agree with that. These fans, these people, they're quite excited to see what's happening.
He has the book.
Oh, right to the noggin. That's one way to get that information.
Reminds me of childhood.
And the wolves descend. Or should I say, the one-man zoo and the dragonfly.
Sizing up their competition. Blade looks scared. Look at his eyes.
Oh my goodness!
Double knee strike this time. Both of them connecting directly on the
The
chair.
fact that Blade's still moving is just blowing my mind after that.
It's insane.
And all the while,
Neckbreaker with a double foot stop neckbreaker cover. Mike is just standing there, and that
In honor of Halloween.
3.
riding it like a witch's broom.
My personal beliefs is Blade got everything he deserved there.
I cannot disagree with you.
I wouldn't be surprised if someday in the future we see those two men vying for the 6-1-8 tag team titles.
That is a true statement, Mr. Woodworth.
I won't be surprised if one day we get to see the Boyz versus the brothers. And Exodus is ecstatic. This has got to be a big moral victory.
And on the other side of the ring, something's brewing between the two.
Oh, they got some words for each other. Blade is screaming in the face of Mike.
Yeah, Maverick doesn't look like he's enjoying this.
Oh! Mike shoves him and... Oh!
Uh-oh. I hope everybody's okay.
Hit him so hard that the sign flew halfway across this massive building. Blade responds with a strike from his cane. There's some bad blood between these two men. No, breaking it up. Look like him in the yam bags.
I know you are fine, man.
The people who got hit with the light box.
This is going to be a normal match. Ladders, chairs, devices. That's right.
What? Medical assisted devices.
Huh. So I got a car full of medical assisted devices.
He doubled down.
I got shares. You are finished. Side door.
AEDs?
I gave you a shot. I made you, man! So here's the deal. When I win tonight, who said that? When I win tonight, you will never show your face around this town, around this building, around this promotion again. Do you understand?
Fans, it looks like we might have, I believe, a first ever in Southern Illinois, a medical devices street fight.
I am so perplexed on what we will see. Heart monitors.
Are we going to see
Catheters.
IVs? Neck braces? Fans, that is going to be such a exciting and interesting match.
Look up here.
Right now, I think we might want to hear a word from our sponsors. Try and get more.
No Fold Pro Wrestling is being brought to you by Mary Lou's Grill in Carbondale. 3 generations of great food served with 100% love. Mary Lou's Grill, 457-5084. Check them out for their daily breakfast and lunch specials on Facebook. It's Mary Lou's Grill in Carbondale.
What did that man say? Medical assistant device? I don't know. But we're really making it official. Later tonight, it's going to be Blade Linux versus Monsters Mike Maverick. Well, a little bit of chaos to start off the show, but we're used to that at this point, right? That was good. What did everybody think of that first match? Good opening match. Exodus getting a little revenge on Linux for all of his past transgressions. But with all of that happening and being said,
What is this? I'm not too sure. I don't know if I've heard this one, Hunter.
How disrespectful to interrupt our GM, our amazing person, No Fold, No Hiccup.
Who on earth would do that?
Oh, that makes perfect sense there. This scumbag.
That's a true word to say. That is a great description.
One of the worst people I've ever met in this business, and I met Wraith.
You have?
Yeah.
He's returned to the grave.
A flower to Noel's mom.
Mind games.
And I believe she's single too, so Dave might be trying to shoot his shot with Noel's mom.
I don't know about that one.
What am I doing? It's showing a little appreciation to somebody who deserves it. You see, for everybody that doesn't know, that they're looking anywhere, that is no form of his mom.
Deserves it.
You see, any of us says you deserve this company, and we show. I look at the back, and there's not behavior, not like that. There's only meals for all the guys. Anytime I get anything, there's food, kind of sweets off, coming in, some tape,
Noel does have a great mom, I agree.
Dave is telling the truth.
He's speaking facts for the first time in his life. Disagreed.
So, and would you mind stepping in the ring?
Where are we going here?
Oh,
Quite the interpretation, huh?
I don't have anything to prove. I told you I was going to give your life a living hell. Guess what, son? This is not to you. I just want to let you know how much I appreciate you, even if somebody sees where son doesn't.
That's our boss, sir.
that's a great person there, sir.
Yeah.
Noel's one of the
Personal
best people I
acquaintance
know.
of mine.
But I know you appreciate things I do. When you talk 76, you know, you're invested in this company. I hope you're a good person. I'm going to ask. Yeah, all I ask for is
You.
What on earth? Thank
Hell
you.
yeah, Allison!
Oh no!
Oh my God! Don't you dare, Dave! Here comes Damian Ayers with the chair!
There he is!
Thank God for Savion Ayers!
The man!
Allison jumps the ropes. Tells Dave to go eat a pile of manure.
He probably does that every day.
I'm pretty sure that's what he does instead of brushes his teeth.
Last month at the Boyz Youth Recreation Center, we saw this man being in this ring on two.
We sure did. I think these fans want to see it.
I want to see it.
Savion may also sit down and read a book. Theme of the night.
I think we should start No Fold Pro Wrestling Book Club.
50 Shades of Grey, first book.
50 Shades Darker, second book.
No, no. Oh no!
Before the
Start this one off quick.
Savion.
It's the only way he's gonna beat him.
Goes to show the type of man of Dave Walker.
Big old body slam.
Picks him straight up, right into a
Power slam. Position.
just a
There he hits
running
him with-
power slam cover.
Savion kicking out quick.
Dave keeping the pace going with a side headlock.
Yeah, holding this one quick. It's, you know, trying to get down any of this.
He's not giving Savion any chance so far.
Let me tell you, when you get in the ring with someone who's as high energy and as much crowd support as Savion, you just got to cut him down right at the knees quick, and that's what Dave's doing. And there he goes, continuing choking Savion right there on the rope.
Oh, punches him on his way out. I think it might be important to point out that at our last show, Dave is the reason Brian Richards won our Southern Illinois championship.
It's a
And
good thing to point out.
coincidentally, Dave is wearing an Anna Fight Underground shirt here tonight.
He is wearing one. He's letting his colors be known.
His true colors.
No, Savion, man, he needs a break.
Yeah, Dave's not giving it to him. He's thrown him into the ring post and said that's the second hardest part of the ring.
Savion's skull bounced right off the second hardest part of the ring. Crowd not happy with Dave one bit. That's
Dave
Savion's.
targeting the arm. Savion has had a history of a bad shoulder.
Yep.
He's out for well over a year. because of the shoulder injury.
And it's terrible to see somebody go after that, you know.
It's even more, it's so terrible that Dave's using that to his advantage. What kind of person does that?
Yeah, exactly. Savion's such a great person, and he doesn't deserve that. Hopefully Savion, you know, can recover at some point, but Dave is firmly in control in this match. We're going with a count here. The crowd behind Savion. Savion fighting off. There he goes. Savion with a flurry of punches.
Second win that he needed. Couple knee strikes. Oh!
And a chop heard round the world, Hunter.
Dave.
Savion in the handbags. And he returned it.
Oh, just threw his head right onto the canvas.
You hate to see that. Savion doesn't know where he is, it would appear. Off the ropes.
Savion.
Big ol'. That is an impressive backbreaker. Sidewalk slam, sorry.
Yeah, I was about to correct you.
Thank you. I know you would, Hunter.
Yeah, of course. That's why I'm the Batman, you're the Robin.
The Tucson slam. What does Dave Walker have left in his bag of tricks?
A knee strike, it looks like.
Yep. Couple knee strikes right to the gut.
He's hitting Savion so hard with his knees. Savion almost. Oh, look. Forearm.
There we go.
Another forearm. A sling blade.
Savion finding his third win.
This might be exactly what he needed.
The crowd is feeling it. Savion about to climb up to the top rope, it would appear. The high rent. Oh, no.
Oh, he looks like he's going for a springboard. Springboard. Clothesline. Hits him flush.
And Dave doesn't know where he is. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Looking for bags of tricks.
Gets a cookie sheet.
Something in the bag of tricks
I don't know if referee Red Shoe sees it.
And the turnbuckle's off.
Yeah, he ripped the turnbuckle off.
Third hardest part of the ring.
He uses as a distraction.
Oh my goodness.
Walks Savion in the head with the pan. Savion's got to be out. DDT!
Wow, what an impressive DDT.
Yeah.
Savion's head spiked off the mat.
That's it.
Wow. You hate to see it, folks. You hate to see it.
The worst possible outcome I could have thought for this match. Look at the dent left in the pan. Noel doesn't look too happy about this one. Oh, Dave, another DDT spiking Savion on the top of his head.
Someone needs to get out there and check on Savion, Hunter. I'm worried about him.
Dave collects his black cowboy hat, takes his time, and is walking back to the ring.
You were right last show. I got you signed to an iron flat contract. But I swear on my life, you lay another hand on me, I will have you arrested and fired from this company.
Mr. Ryder, I was going to get your wife. She obviously has horrible taste in there.
I don't know if you fans heard that, but Tori had some excellent words for Dave there.
Looks like Savion getting up, thank God.
Finally able to get back to his feet. Stumbling. He's hurt. That very well might be a concussion.
Savion, he needs some help. We got Kevin McCleary on his way to help him.
Allison thanking Savion for coming to her rescue. Savion looks like he's about to collapse.
No Fold Pro Wrestling is being brought to you by Allison's Cleaning Service for all of your home, business, and church cleaning needs. Call Allison Hickam at 618-353-4954. Allison's Cleaning Service.
Turnbuckle thrones, high flyers take flight. A moonsault masterpiece defying the night. Grizzled vets clash, their scars tell tales of victories claimed and hard-fought fails. Tension builds, rivalries explode. This ring's a battlefield, and honor's code. Headlocks tight, chokes applied. Tap out or blackout, nowhere to hide. Hey ho, here we go. Hold on to your seats, 'cause this is gonna be a show. Grapple
I don't really know how to follow all of that because that was a lot for me to take in, but I guess we're just going to go ahead and get into our next match. Before we go on, I do have some unfortunate news. I think it's unfortunate, but this past, or over this weekend, Mrs. Sawyer was injured.
Of course, some people in the crowd seem to really like that.
But unfortunately, he is still gracing us with his presence here today. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Sawyer as the third man on our commentary team for this next match.
News to us.
News to us. We're gonna need another chair. It's probably best if you go share. We got the. Where is he?
I'll get up for him.
Can we start playing the Jeopardy music?
You guys thought you got rid of me.
I was hoping so.
Oh, you're not that lucky.
We're honored. We're honored.
Oh, yeah?
How you feeling?
Beat up Hunter.
How do you think I'm feeling?
That was a stupid question. I apologize.
Is your...
I'm sorry.
A certain tag team will be additional challenge tonight. So, at this time, I would like to
put my loafers on.
the 6-way tag team champions.
Boys.
The guys!
The fathers, the son, the boys. Your 618 champions.
He's very part 5.
Accompanied by Baker. The boys.
Hey, there's a leprechaun!
It's the boy wonder.
Hey, he's a real boy, okay?
I didn't call him Pinocchio. Maybe I should have.
Hey, I'm a high school dropout. I don't know the difference.
Yeah, that's about right.
The boys always a fan favorite, unlike our own Vincent Sawyer.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Check's still clear either way, Hunter. It doesn't matter if you're a good guy or not.
I'm just getting paid. I feel kind of bad because what could have been a great Jason Voorhees mask is ruined and tarnished by whoever that is. Is that Derek?
His name is Derek Gaines. You know that very well.
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
Chevrons.
And that's Drew McIntyre, right?
No, that is Bud Gallows.
I heard Drew McIntyre.
That is Bud Gallows.
He's at the bar.
It's Gallows, not Drew Galloway. I see where you're getting it confused.
I just saw a kill. So I just.
Bud Gallows, not.
I mean, he is bald and he has a long beard.
That's
You know
like
they make
half of
stuff for that now. It's called Rogaine.
They do that. Finastero.
What did he say? Did he just mumble?
I can't hear you!
Do we have a Hims sponsorship?
Hey, Derek, they make Just for Men now!
What are you talking about? Derek's hair looks fine.
I was gonna say, I don't know if Derek.
I don't know about all that.
Are you colorblind?
I'm seeing some grays in there, my friend.
Are you colorblind?
No!
Sure.
What would hair color have to do with being colorblind?
I don't know, dude.
Oh, wait,
I'm a high school dropout.
Hold on, high school dropout.
Yeah.
That's right.
So many of you are all ready. Hashtag 6 1
They won those belts in this very building.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, I wasn't here. I had better things to do.
We didn't.
It's Murfreesboro. What do you expect? What do you have here?
Hey, I'm from
I don't know. I'm from
Carbondale,
Mount
sir.
Vernon. I'm from a cooler
That's
place.
worse.
I know.
He likes to talk a lot, doesn't he?
Apparently.
Well, I don't know about that.
2.5 brain cells.
So there's one brain cell between the three of them. That's great to know.
Who do you think has the lowest IQ out of
brains
the
are
three?
awesome.
Baker?
Hey, shorter, yeah.
Yeah.
We got this. Let's go.
You've got. He's dressed like Hardly Jeff. Is that a tugboat?
There he is.
Hey, how many stray cats did he have to get that cape?
At minimum 2.
That's Reinar, right? That's the guy I was supposed to wrestle tonight.
Yeah, that's right on.
Reinar,
Yeah, but you had to have like a skill issue and go get injured.
Is it Rixer?
Alright.
It is not Rixer.
No, he's built like Rixer.
Hey, he might be a little.
What's this guy's name?
His name is Miguel.
Miguel.
Hey, it goes with the Jason. Miguel Nunez Jr.'s here.
Miguel's making his no
I'd be a lot more
wrestling
happy about that. So on Derek's hands, do you think that's electrical tape that he uses, or is that painter's tape? I'm out here asking the hard-hitting questions.
I didn't hear you at all.
Derek's hands,
Yes.
painter's tape or electrical?
Masking?
I was wondering about that painter's tape.
I feel like he's masking a lot more than those hands.
Shut up. Why did you have to be the guest commentator?
Well, I was here. I had nothing better to do. You know, it's Murfreesboro. What was I?
You can have that lovely meal at Southpaw Bar and Grill, sir.
Maybe after.
Maybe. Chicken wings are pretty good, I hear. No one's ever offered.
Both teams face to face. Some good signs of respect by both teams. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Vincent?
I don't have to be on the team. I don't have to rely on anybody.
I'm talking about just signs of respect.
Oh, hey, no, that's hateful. Whatever your name is, that's hateful.
Wow, do you not watch the shows?
No.
What?
Why would I watch I could watch myself beat up people. I guess that'd be fine.
Well,
but
most of the time it's you'd be watching.
But I'd have to
yourself
put the video on mute so I don't have to hear any of you.
Wow.
We've been told that.
If you don't like the commentary, why are you here right now? Then?
To make it better.
Oh, okay. You sure?
They're deciding who starts. That's not how rock paper. What? Are they high school dropouts as well?
Probably.
Most people in the room
Gala
probably
strikes
are,
me
sir.
as one. The tag team titles are on the line tonight. Starting off with Derek Gage and Reinar. Collar and elbow. Nice little wrist lock there from Reinar.
It's all right.
What's he doing wrong with that wrist lock? That you would do better.
A little closer to his chest for sure.
Yeah, maybe
better
just
control.
man. Like I understand.
You'd be doing it
I
cooler,
understand
right?
that there's mutual respect between these two
Yeah.
teams, but those 618 tag team championships are on the line. All right, this is a championship match. You can't go into this like you're wrestling some like no-name kid. All
Yeah.
right, you have to go into this match
You have
like
to
it's
go
a
with
fight.
killer instinct.
And so far, that's when you take respect and you shove it out the window.
I see what you're saying. In the meantime, Derek Gage with the side headlock takeover. Reinar now has Derek trapped between his thighs.
That's pretty gross, actually.
Oh, Derek, able to flip it into a jackknife cover. Only a
Ref's a
2
little
count.
slow on that count, but you know.
Well, it is Kevin.
Who?
Kevin.
Oh, I don't
Do you
care.
not talk to
I don't
anyone
care.
backstage?
Why would I?
Good point. Derek off the ropes, right to a big clothesline.
Look, I understand I had to team with Reinar last show, but like, here's the thing. I didn't want to do that.
You were forced to.
I was contractually obligated, all right?
If you wanted to make all the money you make at every show.
So when I did what I did to Reinar at the end of that match, when he cost us that match,
Oh, real quick, sorry to interject. They just were trading chops between the two to Derek. I apologize.
Michael and Reinar?
Miguel.
Oh,
Anyway, what were you saying? Okay,
oh,
anyway.
when I beat Reinar,
Yeah, okay.
I had to put him down. All right?
Derek
I didn't
with a
wanna
massive
have to do
clothesline
that.
to Miguel. Gallows yelling something about meat, I think.
Sounds about right. Is he wearing Converse?
He's a skater boy.
All right, Darby Allin, calm down. Are we allowed to say that? No, I don't care.
I don't know what I'm allowed to say or not. Also, I can't say Yandbag.
We're allowed to say everything except for about that one list no one's allowed to talk about. Can't bring that up. Yeah. Don't talk about it.
Anyway, Miguel in the corner of the Boyz. Tagging in Gallows.
Hit him harder!
Miguel's in a run.
Gallows, listen to ya.
Hit it! No, he didn't.
That was harder.
Daniel, you better hit him.
His name's Derek.
I have the microphone, not you.
He does. I don't have it either. I'm just kind of here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the fans can't hear Tina at all during this.
I
Sorry
don't
about
like hearing me anyway.
Oh, super kick!
We're all friends here, right?
No.
No?
Cover.
Wow.
Reinar breaks it
Let's
up.
see if I come back to the announce table.
Hey, well, we were
thank
supposed to
God.
be the surprise tag partners, sir. What happened to that?
Oh,
Well, it's not much of a surprise when you tell us now, is it?
Gallows with a suplex to Miguel. Cover.
That didn't take Mick down, not one.
Reinar over there, Miguel inside the ring. Miguel looks a little lost.
Cover. Both men up on their knees. Trading blows to the face while on their knees.
We can't say that either, Hunter.
No one can hear you, Dan.
We can't say that.
Oh, Gallows!
I hate that move
Forward elbow.
Why do you hate that move?
because it cost me a match.
So he beat you fair and square,
No.
and that's why you don't like that.
Reinar couldn't even make it in there quick.
Is that what you're telling me?
That's controversial.
You being up here is controversial.
Blame your boss.
I'm going.
I'm actually very surprised that he let me come up here.
Whose idea was
You're not in the
this?
union, technically. Yeah, we're not knowing how this happened.
Hey, we
We're
can't,
in a union? Are we allowed to say union?
we can't say that anymore.
Don't tell Hogan.
Don't tell Hogan. Oh, Derek biting the hand of Miguel. Oh, it just elbows right on the jaw.
You know, I bet you anything Lemmy's rolling around in his grave seeing the facial hair that's on Reinhardt's face.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the action. Derek.
He just tosses him like a rag doll.
Oh, he wants a piece of Reinhardt.
Hey, it is like Rickser.
Kick to the gut.
We miss you, Rickser.
No, we don't.
You don't miss anything.
That's fair.
Forearms to the face.
Oh no, I put him out to pasture.
Oh, Northern Light suplex just sends Derek all the way across the ring.
I think Derek might be regretting one Reinhardt to come in the ring.
Knee drop to the arm. Knee drop to the arm again. So he liked it so much he did it twice.
Go back to the well, as they say. See, now that's aggressive.
Yeah. That's some ruthless aggression right there.
Oh, back into his corner with Miguel.
Just choking him. Derek's shown some real attitude now.
Are you proud of yourself?
I'm so proud of
How many
myself.
Stone Cold Steve Austin posters do you have in your bedroom right now?
None.
None.
I have a Bryan Danielson one, and it's a flag.
I'll give you that
That's
one.
a shoot, brother.
I'll give you that one.
Noel gave it to me.
Look, I might
actually.
not respect a lot of people. I do respect the hell out of Bryan Danielson.
How can you not?
Miguel with some interesting offense here in the corner.
Michelle, right?
Miguel. Miguel.
I don't see it.
Okay.
Couple shots from Derek. Here we are.
Oh, Reinhardt choking him.
Honorable ref Kevin.
That wasn't very respectful of Ryan.
The high rope district right here from Miguel.
Miguel up to the top rope with the frog splash.
And this place erupted.
He's got to get the go for the cover, kid.
He bounced right off.
That could have been it.
Come on, Mitchell.
I'm gonna stop. Are you sure you didn't drop out of high school?
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I went to college, man.
Did you drop out of that?
Nope.
Oh, good job. I'm proud of you.
Why?
You have more accomplishments at school than you do at No Fold.
We're sitting here, both competitors looking for a tag.
Derek is stirring to his feet.
Coming in here right. Oh, what is Kevin doing?
Kevin didn't see the tag. Gallows gets him. Oh.
Reinhardt.
Derek in the ring. Oh! Hashtag BAM. Cover. What do you think about that, Vincent?
Well, we all know how they're going to celebrate. They're going to go drink some Irish beer, and they're going to go play Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
No, I'm pretty sure they were telling me they're also going to go hit the golf simulators here in South Florida.
There's golf.
You didn't know there's golf simulators here? It's literally right out the door. The Boyz, with a successful defense of the Tag Team Championships. The future is bright for the Boyz.
Well, that is because of Bud's bald head up there.
Yeah, it is reflecting right onto us. Alexa Bliss? I don't know if you saw because you know the hit.
Well, I couldn't see anything off that reflection mirror up there.
Yeah, the mirror that is Gallows' head. I can't believe you're getting me to say mean things about Gallows. I can't believe it.
How can I say I'm a good influence?
But also canonically, I do hate bald people.
Well, I would like to say, gentlemen, that was fun. I mean, I had fun. I got to talk crap to all these guys who don't matter. But you guys, well, you were here too.
This was one
You're
of the
welcome.
experiences of all time.
Cody Vinny, right? We were excited to have you.
Dan, I hope you were able to be heard at all during that match.
I'm back, guys.
I don't know how long you're injured for, but if you're going to make a point of coming up here, we might need to invest in another mic.
Yeah, go to Walmart and get the $25 ones.
I'm actually pretty sure that's exactly what these are.
Did the boys announce free ice cream?
Let's just say I know white trash when I see it.
We're called indie for a reason. The boys taking their time and celebrating.
Go.
Derek Gage saying we'll see you down the road to Vincent Sawyer. Vincent, you're on commentary. What are your thoughts about that?
I've pinned Derek in the middle of a ring once here before, and I will do it again. And this time, I will make him stay down.
Some people would call that confidence from Vincent. Some people would call it ignorance. Because those two men are the 618 Tag Team Champions. They are the Boys.
Well, as Cerberus leaves the building with their Cerberus,
The Boys. They haven't been Cerberus for like over a year.
hashtag Cerberus was better.
Do you like Baker?
Cerberus was a cooler name, bud.
Hey, man. That's not controversial.
It's not.
All right, well, another successful tag team championship defense for the Boys. Well, let's get back to our opponents too. Come on, that's not our second shot at the titles, and we saw a great debut by Miguel. What do you guys think of him? Come on. All right, I just want to take a quick minute real quick before we go to intermission. I'd like to ask one of our longtime fans and one of our greatest supporters, John Taylor, to get in the ring with me for a second. All right, I just want everyone, I want to raise this man's hand first of all, because this man just went through a battle that is a lot harder than what a lot of people go through in this ring. This man just beat cancer. Come on, let's give it up for him. Come on. Since day one, we love this man. We just want him to get the recognition he deserves for that great ring he just had. Come on, let's give it up for him one more time.
No Fold Pro Wrestling is being brought to you by MAR13 LLC, Automotive Key and Remote Specialist. Call Mario at 618-521-7403. MAR13.
Over. Who's ready for some more wrestling action? All right. Now we said earlier that this match between Blade and Mike is going to be a Murfreesboro street fight, and that's still happening. What do you guys think about adding another stipulation? Loser leaves town. Are you guys ready for it? Are you get the street fight going? We got tons of stuff all around this ring, I guess. I don't know what they're planning, but let's go ahead and bring it up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Our own owner and GM, No Fold, No Hickam, has now made this match a loser leaves town match.
Check it out. These civilized people that eat each other.
The worst man I've ever known, Blade Linux, is now making his way to the ring for this medical devices street fight.
yeah, Hunter, pretty curious to see what the American Medical Devices Association thinks of this match.
What kind of insurance do both these men have? Because that would really show the type of medical devices.
That's true. Hopefully not United.
Savior of noble pro wrestling.
Blade has wrapped the cane that he got back earlier tonight. He has wrapped that with barbed wire. That is the Jackson County Championship that Blade just handed to referee Freddie Funkhauser. And Dan, what does it mean? Because the title's not on the line. I want to make that very clear to every fan. What will it mean if Blade loses tonight and this loser leaves town?
Well, so that's a great question, Hunter. If he has to leave town, does he take the belt with him?
He better not. That cost a pretty penny.
Exactly. So it's very interesting. It almost poses many questions.
Yeah, let's do this one out here.
Shoulder to bone.
And here comes Mike Maverick.
Already becoming quite the crowd favorite, or maybe they just hate Blade.
Mike Maverick may finally be the man to shut up Blade for good.
After what we saw at the beginning of this show, there's definitely some bad blood.
Blade might need a savior of his own here tonight. Here we go.
There we go, the crowd with quite the original chant.
Never heard this chant before.
Ever.
Taking his time to tell Freddie Funkhauser that he's ready.
The honorable Freddie Funkhauser. And it's time for mayhem with medical devices.
A medical device mayhem in Murfreesboro street fight.
Jackson County hasn't seen action like this in ages.
Oh, goes for the cane. Doesn't connect. Mike.
Mike's forearm is akin to a crane arm, I'd say, as big as it is, and as loud as it sounds like it hits.
I think Mike's forearm is bigger than anything.
anything.
Anything. There's nothing that's bigger than Mike's forearm. Those are the biggest forearms I've ever seen.
And right here, into the second hardest part of the ring.
Blade back up to his feet with the super kick with the prosthetic leg.
You're stupid!
And the original thought coming from Blade. Blade going down. Oh no. What is this?
That's not. Oh.
Is that a walker?
A toaster is not a medical device.
What medical device is a toaster?
Mike has the toaster waiting for Blade to come back from under the ring. Blade seems to have misplaced something he's looking for.
Did he say his leg?
I don't know. Does he have anything? I can't see him. Oh! Toaster to the dome!
This is
He's hitting him with his foot! Eat defeat!
He's got something on his mind.
He's giving him some soul food!
He got a piece of his mind right there. Is he gonna turn it sideways and shove it where the sun don't shine?
I think he's gonna kick his ass.
There's some medical device mayhem right here in Murfreesboro, ladies and gentlemen.
How many more N-words can we come up with?
Magnificent.
This is a magnificent Murfreesboro medical device. Now choking him with his foot.
Look at Blade's eyes. I'm telling you right now, you can see the light escaping them.
Mike is choking him with his foot, but not in the way you think.
You usually have to pay extra for that, Hunter.
Shut up, Dan.
Oh, right there, finally getting some breathers.
I think he broke his foot. No!
Those are extremely expensive, Hunter. And the sheet to the back. He ain't baking cookies, he's baking pain.
How's a baking sheet of... Oh!
And the toaster!
That toaster had a family.
I've seen him in the Brave Little Toaster.
Oh! Are those more pieces of his foot?
How many feet does this man have?
How many feet does he have?
Those are extremely expensive.
He's kicking him in the ass.
Another foot.
How many feet does this man have? He has a wheelchair. Oh my God!
Oh, he's cutting him down in size. Put him in the wheelchair. Strapping him in. Body shaming. We will have none of the such up here. Oh no! Right into the knee.
Right into the hardest part of the ring. He is going shin first into the hardest part of the ring.
And he's so close to the second hardest part of the ring.
I would be more worried, but if he does break his leg, we do have ample medical equipment to help him.
Hunter, you are a man of many words. The shin bone is not going to be able to stand much more of this abuse.
They're both back into the ring now. Blade grabs the cane, the barbed wire covered cane, makes his way to Mike in the corner, and hits him in the butt with it.
Right in the derriere with the barbed wire. I cannot believe we're seeing.
have you ever been hit in the butt with barbed wire?
Can't say that I have.
I'm sure Cash has done it to you once.
He may have wished.
Blade back out to the ring. Grabs his own painted chair.
The Blade chair, available at blade.com. This crowd is letting Blade know what they think of him. Oh my goodness, right in the spinal cord. He might have lost some function there. Look at him, the way he's going into that position.
You don't normally see a wrestler use that part of the chair on someone. That can seriously injure someone.
Yes, it can. Can cause a lot of problems down the road too with your
Blade sent him to the Blade chair.
Blade chair.
Trademarked by Blade Inc.
Yes. BladeLinux.org available for the chair. And it seems it may be time for the barbed wire tables to turn.
Oh!
We're counting it down.
Oh, it got stuck!
Oh, that shirt just mangled into the barbed wire.
Oh, it keeps getting stuck.
Imagine what we're seeing, it stuck in the shirt. It is stuck like that in his skin as well.
It's not just stuck in his skin, it's getting yanked out violently.
Do you believe a man like Mike Maverick has been on many ladders in his life? As tall as he is, he probably doesn't need them.
That's what I'm saying.
This might be a foreign place for him.
What? It's an unusual way to set up the ladder in the corner.
That's true.
Blade trying to make it to his feet. Mike has the chair, the Blade chair.
Right into the gut with that one, and he may be feeling it.
Mike was just a little bit faster than Blade on that one.
Yeah, I'm sure Blade wishes he was reading a nice book in that chair like he was earlier tonight.
Covered.
And there's some life in Blade still.
I think if Mike would have taken the time to sit on the chair, he could have just won it right there.
There's something to be said about urgency for sure.
This might be more than a match. I think he's just trying to prove a point.
That's true. After what happened, after what we saw, even last week, we've seen some frustration for sure. Maybe it's about time that he let that frustration out.
What's a better way to take out your frustration than using Blade Linux as a punching bag?
Yeah, maybe hitting him with a ladder.
He has, look at him, he has the most punchable face I've ever seen.
That's true. Most people, in his situation have punchable faces. Cheaters, I mean.
Blade is grabbing onto whatever he
Oh
can.
my goodness, stomping the breath out of him.
I said no stop. Oh.
A defiant slap. Open hand paw of sorts.
Uh-oh. No! Oh my God. Oh! What's that called? The X Factor?
That was an impressive X Factor, yeah, or a downward bulldog.
Goes for the cover off the X Factor. Kick out.
Defiant kick. Yeah, Maverick was not having a single bit of that. Y'all yeet with the kick out.
The crowd
Maverick doing everything he can.
Mike.
Yep, get this crowd behind him.
Blade looks like he doesn't know where he is. You reap what you sow, Blade. get up and then grabs it. What is he?
That was
Mike
quite
just
impressive.
booted the chair right into Blade's face. That can't possibly feel good.
I don't know who would think it does.
Blade just tries to kick Mike with no energy in him at all.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Maverick has some of the most ferocious stomps I've seen in a wrestling match in a long time. Mostly he's got that big wind-up, you know, he's as tall as he is. Known height, you know.
Mike bounces off the ropes. Oh, just stomps on his hand on the chair.
That is so painful to feel. Yeah, there you go. The screams can only echo the pain.
How many bones are there in the human hand?
I don't know.
I wouldn't either. I'm a high school
Say the line.
Say the line, Bart. Oh, the yam bags!
Not in the yam bags.
Hey, we get a quote of 2 per show. We use both.
Ruh-roh.
Bouncing his head off the middle turnbuckle. Blade looks to have maybe gotten control of this match. Goes for a running bulldog
right
on
on to the Blade chair.
Maverick's got to be seeing stars.
You would think.
Goes for the cover. Kick out at 2. A much less emphatic kick out.
Yeah, at this point in the match, both men are drained. They're fighting. They're running on fumes.
Fumes and hatred are the 2 things that these men are on.
And the Blade chair is still ineffective.
The Blade chair sponsored by Blade.gov.
Blade.gov.
Blade throwing Mike on the ladder.
Blade's got quite the sadistic look in his eyes as he lays him on a bed of a ladder. Oh, Maverick's saying no. He's defiantly rolling off.
Doing the smart thing. Stomping on his back with the prosthetic leg. Stepping on his head. Look at that! My goodness! Oh! That can seriously injure anybody.
Right to the back of Mike's head. I don't know if Mike knows where he's at anymore. I don't know if he knows he's participating in a Murfreesboro medical device street fight.
Yeah.
We really should have got a sponsor.
Sponsored by what? Medicaid? The Medicaid.
Helia Healthcare.
Street fight.
Don't let him sue us.
Oh, using the walker. Walker, I hardly know her.
He won't be walking for long with more hits like that.
Oh! Just laying it in.
That's a heavy-duty walker, too.
That is. My grandpa used to have that exact model, and that's his shoe, brother.
My dad does. Defiant.
Oh, scraping.
Oh, the carbon
his
fiber leg scraping his face.
Carbon fiber leg.
I believe that's what that's made of.
Huh.
You can fact check that at myspace.com/BladeLinux. And Maverick goes back for the ladder.
Blade getting out of the ring, it looks like.
What is rolling through the sadistic mind?
We'll never know what's going through his mind unless we go to what'sinmymmind.com/BladeLinux.
You know, that's a good point. This crowd firmly still behind Maverick.
Blade just, man. Every kick he does is brutal. Oh, uses the ladder and
Dos Laterteros.
just sets the ladder on him. What's he going for? Oh no! Not the Blade chair!
The Blade chair, trademark. Oh! my goodness. I think Blade hit both knees on that chair.
Mike is so hyped, he slapped the middle turnbuckle pad almost completely off.
Yeah, that's going to become dangerous down the road.
Mike, getting that ladder back. Set. What's he going for? Sets it in the corner.
He is bigger than the ladder.
He is. And that's at least a 14-foot ladder.
That ladder looks like a step stool compared to Mike Maverick.
Mike not listening to any of it, picking Blade up, gestures towards the ladder, and slams him back first into it.
A running power slam into...
Crowd is chanting for one more time.
Hey, you know, when you're a guy as nice as Blade, that's what you get.
Yeah. Just slams it. Oh no!
my
You
goodness.
see the way Blade's skull ricocheted off the ladder.
He's going to have some serious damage.
Some serious whiplash.
If there wasn't already serious damage in Blade. That's a lot of damage. Blade's desperate cries to get this crowd behind him, but I don't know if it's happening.
I don't think it's ever going to happen. And I think soon enough, if things keep going the way they are now, this crowd might not have to worry about ever seeing Blade again. As he gets picked up in a power slam position, Mike counts down with a running power slam.
That was a 22-foot tall power slam.
Cover, 1, 2, 3, and Blade is out of here.
Nah, 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 nah. Sing it with him.
Mike taking the Blade chair.
A souvenir of sorts.
Like it or not.
Like it or not, indeed.
Like it or not, Mike Maverick is the monster he is today because of Blade.
That's true. And the Blade chair left for the taking.
And he's leaving the past with Blade behind.
What is next for Mike Maverick?
What's next for the Jackson County Championship? Hey, they are singing with you.
Is NFPW Championship. I'm sorry to see you. That's all I can say.
I don't think there's a single person in this crowd that hates to see Blade go.
I wasn't going to go there. But you know what? I do agree with you, Mr. Hunter.
fully support this crowd tonight.
I will play Blade. The tiniest violin in the world playing a song right here.
It's the top 3 prettiest title belts we have in the company.
Can't argue with that.
Hey! No! Hey! Someone get him! The boys! The boys to the rescue! Gallows, the first one to grab the belt. Blade picking up his feet as he leaves. And his walker. And he collapsed. Someone needs to get him the correct medical devices he needs.
He's going to need something, that's for sure.
Derek seems to be taking a long look. So does Gallo. They all are looking at that belt deeply. Gallows is really looking at that belt.
Well, you know, technically this title doesn't have a champion to hold it after that. But then you're going to look at it. Derek and even Baker. Everybody getting a look at this.
Baker has a foot.
Because if you're at the Murfreesboro
Burger King foot, that is.
Next month, on the 25th, you will be able to witness a might as well go tournament. That's what we're from first. Next time, champion. Murfreesboro Youth Recreation Center next month on the 25th and see the new Jackson County champion crown.
What a monumental announcement from No Fold Noel Hickam. A tournament at our next show to crown a brand new Jackson County champion.
That is some exciting news, Hunter.
Very exciting. I'm excited to see who the participants in that match will be.
That's true. Reminiscent of the very first tournament. You know, that this is bringing it all back. You know, bring it back to the original origins of the championship.
No Fold Pro Wrestling is being brought to you by Southpaw Bar and Grill. It's got a big city feel, but with small town local community service and smiles. Veteran owned Southpaw Bar and Grill in Murfreesboro with plenty to do, from pool tables, dartboards, golf simulators, and more. Great food as well, from their wings to their many different specialty burgers and live bands on the weekend. Southpaw Bar and Grill, veteran owned in Murfreesboro.
All right, who's ready for a semi-main event? Who's ready for a No Fold Pro Wrestling Solo Championship semi-main event? Let's go ahead and bring him out.
He cannot be happy. He is on a mission, sprinted right into the ring, pacing. You can only imagine what's going through his head. Fans, if this is your first show or you just forgot what happened at the last show, at our last show, Damian Blackwell was the Southern Illinois champion. He got screwed out of that belt by Dave Walker, and now the the current champion is despicable Brian Richards. Worse than Marjorie.
No.
Champion's taking his time, playing mind games almost.
And there it is. The Blood Money, Brian Richards.
Blood Money Brian Richards, first entrance, first match since becoming Southern Illinois champion.
A feat a lot of people probably would have told Brian in his career would never happen. But look at him now.
You know, usually when someone first wins a belt, I tend to think they'd have a lot of nerves with the first title defense. Brian is such a cocky individual. I'm sure he fully believes in himself right now.
Brian believes he was born for this. And if you look at the situations he's been put in, he might be. I mean, who else but Brian Richards walks into this company and is champion in how many shows?
Not that
4?
many.
3?
Brian Richards and Bull Bronson fight underground have successfully stolen our championship.
Yeah, and I think that that's something that Blackwell's going to do his best to bring home to No Fold. He's got a secondary motivation.
He's not only fighting for the championship, he's fighting for the heart and soul of No Fold Pro Wrestling here tonight.
Exactly.
Introducing first, to my right, he is the challenger, accompanied to the ring by the mistress of monsters, weighing at 280 pounds, standing at 6'3", he is the third generation monster, Damian Blackwell!
Being a champion is in his blood, and he doesn't like it when he's not.
That's the truth, and you can tell that he's very focused, laser focused, and
I don't think I've ever seen him more focused.
That's the truth.
And to my left,
And I don't think I've ever seen Brian more relaxed.
I've never seen Brian more cocky, I don't think. Look at him.
representing Fight Underground, he is Blood Money, Brian Richards!
Better than butter. The enforcer, some may call him.
Most know him as Blood Money. Here we go.
Brian's
the
made his
start of the
name
match.
on local independence as one of the hardcore specialists.
Most of the time when you see Brian Richards in any type of no disqualification match, he is bleeding buckets, and Damian may not have to have it be a no disqualification match to make Brian bleed buckets.
There is a high intensity coming out of Blackwell right now, and someone who's been screwed out of this championship, that makes a lot of sense.
Sends Brian off the ropes, just body checks him.
The crowd is definitely behind Blackwell. And Brian cuts him off there with a knee to the gut.
Oh, Bossman Slam!
Oh my goodness, we can see an end to this thing quick!
Damian, he's ecstatic. He is so hyped up, the adrenaline going through him. Brian, he's trying to get himself some time. He wants Damian's adrenaline to wear out. He wants to get that adrenaline crack.
Brian's doing the right thing right now. Brian knows he's the champion. He has the advantage. Brian has the count. Brian's doing the right thing. Blackwell doesn't quite agree with Brian's tactics.
Blackwell wants to fight.
He wants his belt.
He wants the heart of No Fold back.
Oh man, Blackwell is just fuming. I feel bad for Brian when he gets his hands on him.
Yeah.
Oh, and now Brian cocky.
Oh, slapped Kevin.
What is that?
Oh
What did I?
my! Brian intentionally got
What
disqualified.
did I just tell you, Hunter? The champion's advantage.
He intentionally got himself disqualified so he can still scummily hold on to the belt.
That sneaky snake.
Sneaky little snaky snake.
Not like this, Brian.
Ramsey Rancid.
What is this?
Just what is he doing?
We saw this
Damian
last
is
show, did we
beside
not?
himself.
Look how
Ramsey
angry
sets the
Blackwell
hourglass
is.
in the ring.
There is a fury building within Blackwell, as there should be.
Flips it over, signaling that Damian's time is coming soon to an end.
Shirts off. He wants a fight right now, is what he wants.
Oh,
And
Halo picked up the hourglass.
and you see,
Almost looks like she's entranced by the sands of time.
yeah, that definitely doesn't seem to.
Damian
drive him.
hasn't realized yet.
Exactly. That's where I was going. Thank you, Hunter. The fury is building behind Blackwell. He is extremely angry, as he should be, being screwed out of this World Heavyweight Championship match. Just try
Southern Illinois.
sorry.
Don't mention so many other titles.
It's the man of many belts. Literally.
Halo still keeping her eyes entirely locked on the sands of time.
Entranced with the sands of time.
And
Blackwell can't even keep up with her.
she completely disregards her husband, Damian.
The third generation monster.
Why do referees get entrance music?
Because that's the referee, Kevin. Oh, no. This is who the entrance music is for. The other half of Fight Underground, Bull Bronson.
Bull is a legend in Southern Illinois professional wrestling.
He is one of the baddest men in the business. Besides Raven. Now, so this is a battle royal to determine the number one contender. I think Bull's just in here to try and make Brian's life easier.
I can definitely see that.
So him and Brian are buddies?
Yeah.
They're both from Fight Underground.
Yeah.
They're both bald.
They are both.
Hey,
bald.
Bud should be with them.
No.
That's logic.
Three bald men with long beards, you don't think that works?
What would they be called? The three bald
men, not
the three bald bastards?
I like that one.
I can only assume
We'll keep
without
it simple.
gallows.
Three bald men's pretty good.
Three bald men.
Let's bring the second man out.
Who is the second
bald men.
You'll tell me their names right. I don't care enough to like.
Oh, we'll see.
Will tell you their names.
We'll see if I remember their. Oh,
Who's that?
that's Kenny Kingston. We are starting off this.
Big meaty men slapping meat, right?
Yeah. Red, you better not be an intern in this match. I don't think our ring.
Hey, is that ring insured?
I don't know.
Like again, I know I'm no spring chicken, guys, but like.
That ring's seen me, Farmer, and Bull before. I think it can handle it.
You, Farmer, Peyton,
Roger.
Yeah, no, this ring will be just fine. Don't you worry.
I am excited for this. This is an interesting matchup.
Yes, and to go over the rules again for
And
fans
we're adding
that-
more people to this?
Yeah, I'll go over the rules if you'll let me explain. For the fans that don't know, and Vincent, this is a countdown battle royal. That means there will be a 2-minute interval between each competitors. So in 2 minutes' time, another entrant will come out.
So a rumble.
I don't know what you're talking. Don't say that. We don't have the rights. That's copyright.
For one word?
Okay, just what would we call it? The Battle Royal Rumble? We can't say that.
The gaggle of guys?
The Gaggle of Guys? That's the name of the match now.
Okay, and there we go. Kingston,
I'm glad I can contribute.
You have now made history in No Fold Pro Wrestling. From this day on, this match will be called the Gaggle of Guys.
I want 75% and movie rights.
Dude, I don't even get paid for commentary. I don't know how you get 75%.
What are you doing up here?
Yeah, what are you doing up here?
I'm a bit of rocking up again. I'm watching the match.
Okay. Oh yeah, you commentate.
That kind of
I'll
makes me
heckle
worried.
roll.
But not for the good reasons.
I can't wait to see. Oh, that slaps him.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned for any fans, we have Vincent Sawyer back on commentary for this match. If you heard the third voice.
I'd hope so. I'm prevalent.
Yeah.
You saw back here in the ring on the booth.
Sure. Yeah, so there is one mystery entrant in this match. Who do we think is going to be the mystery entrant?
Heath Haddon.
Okay, who do you think?
Red, you used to wrestle, right?
He's in basketball shirts.
I technically have one working arm.
That's us.
Are you saying you can throw both these men out of the ring with one arm?
No, I'm going in last. How long has it been? Where's my... Do we have a watch?
Yeah, sound guy's keeping time.
And a smack right in the throat chop.
I think it's broken.
Oh, kick to the gut. Headbutt. Oh, Bull has knocked himself loopy with that one. Collared elbow. Two men locking up in the gaggle of men.
It's gaggle of guys.
Gaggle of guys.
And you're disgusting.
I'm sorry. What do you mean I'm disgusting?
Chuckling over here like a child.
I'm funny, dude. Who is this?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Throwing some stiff shots at a bull like he might be
Yeah. Oh! Chris Exodus! Springboard!
Well, he drew the short end of the straw, didn't he?
He really did! Running loose on Kenny Kingston, though. He may be wildly outmatched by size and strength, but he more than makes up with it with speed. Bouncing around in the ring, hitting whoever he can hit, wherever he can hit them. Tries to get Kenny over the rope.
This might be a physics problem that would have failed in high school.
Yeah.
You know, David and Goliath was always my favorite piece of fiction, so...
Yeah, same.
awesome.
That was bad. This may turn into how Chris Hansen's going to pummel.
All right, I have a 19-year-old with money.
Kingston by Bull. They're on the big Dusty Rhodes elbow.
Kingston on the ropes. Both Kingston and Bull are so big. How can you possibly get them over the top rope?
It's going to take an army, a gaggle.
A gaggle! It's going to take a gaggle of guys to throw out Bull and get it.
Maybe the mystery opponent is number 211.
It's the Great Khali. We have the money for the Great Khali.
These days.
Bull just...
Oh, backing it up.
Oh, the next entrant! Oh, we all know that music.
I couldn't agree more.
You know exactly what this is, right? It is one half of the 618 Tag Team Champions. It is Derek Gage.
This guy again.
Derek.
Dexter Gage.
Derek picking on the smallest guy in the
Wait, it's Derek?
Derek, I've told you this like 3 times.
Oh.
Derek Gage to go after the small.
Derek Gage is going after the smallest guy in this gaggle.
Kingston is to Exodus.
Oh, choke slam! Oh, Exodus having super again!
Calm down.
I'm sorry. Oh!
This is how you get him out.
Oh! The gaggle!
Stereo gaggle!
Gaggling in stereo. Kingston was able to get out of that predicament.
Again, movie rights.
Oh! Exodus! Get the ball out! I can't believe Exodus got
Rubbing it in.
Well, there goes a Fight Underground's plan.
Easy day for Brian. Is there ever an easy day when you're
Why does Derek look tired? What
He
has he
already
done?
wrestled.
What has he ever done?
He already wrestled a match. You were here.
Did he? Oh, right. Sorry. I was.
Oh! Clothesline from hell!
clothesline? It's over.
Oh! Just beating on Derek.
You might want to wait a few.
The whole ring shifted.
You might want to wait a little.
And here comes Savion Ayers, the hometown hero. Climbs to the top, diving crossbody on Kingston and Exodus. Takes them both out. Stomping a mud hole on Kingston.
Valiant effort here from Sabian.
Yeah, I think Sabian might need a bit more help. Kenny Kingston is running this match so far. Sends Sabian off the ropes into another massive clothesline. Hits him so hard.
And this is why I would wait.
Yeah. Oh!
I saw the turnbuckle just bend.
Whoa. That's happened so many times in this ring.
Team up here. Exodus Gage.
Double clothesline blocked. Into it. Oh! He.
To be said about the fact that Kingston has not had a match tonight.
Yeah.
He's 100%.
He is 100% fresh.
Now that seems a little unfair, all right?
That's kind of what I was getting.
Had I not been injured, I also would have had a match tonight. So how was that fair?
Oh, well, sucks to be you, dude. Don't get injured. Skill issue.
I'm not gonna take
So
this.
back to the ring, Savion!
For the safety of my paycheck, I will not respond to you right now.
Understood. All three-
Henderson.
The gaggle of men descending on Kenny. It is right on. Another man who's had a match tonight. The Great Heathen Army. Watch the problem,
Guys,
man.
if all of these guys were smart and not high school dropouts such as yourself,
Yeah.
they would all team up against this man.
Yeah. Oh,
Savion caught, and he wishes he was.
caught by Kenny. And oh, did you see the way the canvas bounced?
Cosmic slam if I've ever seen one.
Nice call. Oh, Kingston throws Savion out of the ring. Savion is eliminated.
There's two.
2 down, 8 to go.
Yeah, can you not count?
Dude, I'm the one that's the high school dropout. Come on.
Hey, you know what? I don't dislike this guy. He's getting business done. I can appreciate that.
There's no purpose in doing that if you're Kingston. You already eliminated Savion. There's no reason.
You gotta make a statement.
What do you mean make a statement? He's been the most powerful guy this entire match.
Sure, that's the statement.
The statement is his
No
presence alone.
mercy to any of these.
Who are you,
individuals.
Cobra Kai?
God, you're a nerd.
Oh!
I don't know how much more Exodus can do.
Exodus just got his head knocked off of his head. Derek with the forearm to Kenny. Derek, surplus of options. Oh!
As a projectile.
Oh! Derek just body slammed Kenny Kingston!
The ring.
Oh!
Isn't it a bit warm in here for that coat?
Deville making his debut in NFPW I believe. And he has a chance to become the #1 contender to the Southern Illinois Heavyweight Championship.
Just showed he's the smartest man in this gaggle.
Every time you say the word gaggle, I forget we said it before.
Every time you say it, I get a quarter.
Make that deal.
Taking his time.
Sounds like, I need a gaggle.
Oh, you're knocking on Derek by Kingston. Hey, little man, says Kenny Kingston to Chris Exodus, but Exodus is showing that it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the fight in the dog of the size. Or whatever the phrase is, I'm a high school dropout.
I'm glad you could get to it before I could.
I'm self-aware. Exodus with an insecurity.
If all these men were smart and not high school dropouts such as yourselves, they'd go out there and grab that individual and throw them back in the ring.
He's been out there for 2 minutes now. We got another entrant into this match.
I can't say I hate the strategy.
It's smart.
It's bold strategy, Cotton.
Oh, it's Gallo skating to the ring. He was a skater boy. Is Vincent gonna say, "See you later, boy"?
No, I'm not going to give you.
Can you not play into my joke at least a little bit?
You are the joke.
I know. I was told that when I dropped out of high school. Oh. by this gaggle.
Kingston still seems to be the number one favorite in my opinion.
Oh, for sure. Somehow he seems to be the freshest. Well, besides Devlin, of course. But maybe not for long. I didn't think I'd ever see a world where...
See, bud, if you wouldn't wear a T-shirt, you wouldn't wear Converse, this wouldn't happen.
What does that have to do with it?
You suck. It is quite the gaggle out there tonight.
Do you owe yourself 25 cents for that one?
No.
Okay.
Well, I have a budget.
Wait! There might be an elimination here soon. They've successfully got him over the top rope. Okay, he makes his way back in. Also, the Boyz are teaming up in this match now. Here we go. Ramsey Rancid showing it is his time to win the belt.
This guy must really like Scrabble.
I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Okay, I'm sorry.
I see you thinking about touching it.
So, like, does he like Scrabble or does he like board games?
Yeah. Anyway, he's running wild on Exodus right now. Oh! A TKO. TKO no for Exodus. Right hand to Kingston. A throat chop to Kingston. Gallows maybe getting Derek with the save to Gallows.
Is nobody confident enough to tell, like, the bald guy over there?
You mean Gallows?
That one, sure. But, like, he's got, like, paint or something all over himself.
It's a masterpiece, sir.
It is a dude, that's the best.
If he would use Mr. Clean, that would get those things.
I heard, like, Mr. Clean is a distant relative of Gallows.
Yeah.
Something might be getting an elimination here.
Then why is he living in Murfreesboro? Shouldn't he have money?
He lives in West Franklin.
No.
Like that distant?
Yeah.
So not.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm glad we got that sorted. Hey, this is your favorite competitor, right, Vincent? Your best buddy. Best bud? Oh, Kingston! Kingston got eliminated!
I cannot believe my eyes.
Exodus eliminated Kingston. Exodus eliminated the two biggest men in this match.
It's the bird.
It's the prime eagle.
It's the bird boy. God.
What do you mean the bird? It's eagle. He's not just a bird.
Are you sure?
Yeah. What, you got bird blindness? You can't tell that he's an eagle?
To the Oracle.
Kind of looks like a giant cockatoo to me.
Uppercut.
Didn't these guys team together too?
Yeah, they were actually the team that the Boyz beat in a Murfreesboro street fight.
So this bird is taking out his aggressions on his former partner.
Yes.
That doesn't feel very, like, heroic or whatever he's trying to be, you know?
Well, this is every man for himself. I mean, eventually...
It is a gaggle of guys.
It is a gaggle of guys, every man for yourself when you're in a gaggle. But... It is... You've been in plenty of gaggles. It is every man for himself. That means... If hypothetically Derek and Gallows are the last two men, they gotta fight it out to see it.
They gotta make a decision if it gets to that point. It's dog-eat-dog world out here, and one of them is wearing milk bone underwear.
Which one's that?
My guess is the bald one.
He got Dragonfly World to me.
Oh, Gary to the bald one.
Oh, there we go with the basement. Exodus, the only man standing.
You know, I really don't like that.
Oh my God.
What in the
Guys, this is
absolute?
number 10, the mystery entrant. This is entrant number 10. I love this song. Fly for a white guy. Oh my God, it's Baker!
No! Let them.
Boy
Hey!
Wonder Baker is making his No Full
Hey,
Pro
come here.
Wrestling and ring debut.
Good on you for letting a Make-A-Wish kid be in this match tonight.
Baker taking a victory lap as he gets one of the loudest reactions of the night. Look at that smile beaming across the face of Baker. Oh, he dives into the ring. Super kids!
Good man, you are a menace.
Eagle has been eliminated and
There's a menace.
Vincent, oh God. What is... Vincent and Eagle had gotten to each other's face here up on commentary.
What you say to me?
You called him into the ring. Eagle shoved Vincent and slapped the shit out of him.
That's justice.
In the middle of the ring, Baker's on the ground. I don't know what's going on. Are you okay, Vincent?
We have lost control.
Are you okay, Vincent?
I'll remember that.
How are you feeling?
Why don't I do it to you?
I would.
We'll see how you
Hey, Dan, you want to switch?
I'm gonna get him.
Oh, Derek might be getting.
You better have insurance. I'm finding a lawyer.
Ramsey, sorry.
I hope you fill out the paperwork, sir. I know, I'm eliminated. Tough night for Rhino.
Good, I don't like him either.
Gallows.
You like Eagle Eye?
Gallows calling for double call. Oh my God! They super kicked each other's feet, and Gallows got sent flying over the top rope. Oh my God! Baker just pumped his butthole.
I hate that.
Guys, in Baker's first ever match in No Full Pro Wrestling, he is 3 eliminations away from becoming the #1 contender. Baker's better than Arquette. And Baker's an actual wrestler.
Hey, that's an angry little elf.
Is that the reaction you wanted, Vincent?
I don't care about that. What has given you the idea, the 2 matches I've apparently watched this whole time, that I care about your opinion?
So anyway, Baker shoulder checking Ramsey and Exodus with it looked like Psycho knee to Derek. Oh, Baker, no! Not the Boy Wonder! This gaggle can't do that to that boy! Oh, the boys work it together! Oh! Exodus! Oh! Derek back in the ring. He is safe.
We have 4 men left in this match. Exodus takes a big shot to Ramsey in the face.
Baker with a big bicycle kick to the shoulder.
Exodus has to be the favorite.
You think so? He seems to be the freshest.
Got the most energy.
Or that's
I think the Leprechaun could win it. He's actually probably the freshest.
Baker?
Well, I don't know what he does.
There goes
I don't know what he does as a career, but like maybe.
something gives off like he sits under a bridge and tells people they can't pass by.
Oh, like a troll?
Yeah.
Oh,
He gives off big troll vibes.
He's dead right now. He's got kicked in the face. The Oracle.
Or he's a professional Discord moderator. One of the two.
What was saying at the time?
I really hope it's not that one.
Oh, Exodus! The favorite is out! The commentator's first in!
The same.
We are down to our final three competitors.
Sticking for Ramsey. And he's
The boys now just have to eliminate Ramsey, and then one of the boys can be champion? Maybe?
Number one contender. dumbass.
That's what I mean. I'm sorry.
You still have to beat Blood Money.
Again,
Do you read the rules of these matches?
I'm the one that explained it.
The bargaining stage is where we're at right now.
Can we get in the future? Can we get commentators that have a little bit more like a college education?
Hey, what are you
I know that's
saying?
hard in Murfreesboro,
Hey,
but
I can't hear you. What are you saying?
thank you.
Hey, what was that about?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Oh, what's going on over here?
You're like, what, 20? You can't even drink yet? Why are you at a bar?
My birthday's in 5 days and I'm turning 22. Yeah, Derek just shoved Baker
That
off.
was mercy. That was the right thing to do.
They still love each other.
Is he adopted? Have
one
the boys
can-
adopted him?
I can
Look at the flowers.
I'd like the movie rights to that too, please.
I think it's kind of like a cat rescue. They found him in a trash can by Walmart.
You know what? What a
Makes
touching
sense.
story, actually. He's like the raccoon they found.
One of these two men will be the number one contender and take on Brian Richards. Will it be Derek Gage or will it be Ramsey Ranson? And he is close.
Hey, if Derek wins, could he technically go after his own tag belt?
No, because it's for the number one contender for the Southern Illinois Championship. What, do you not read the rules? Do we need higher education over here, bud?
Oh, sorry. I'm seeing it here now. Yes, okay, thank you. The what championship?
Southern Illinois.
Okay, I'm glad you say it correctly.
Yeah.
I hear some people call it so ill, and I'm like, I think Southern Illinois sounds better, just like Cerberus.
Ramsey Rancid in control right now. Picking up Derek.
Suplex in the center of the ring. It's not where you need him to be.
Very good job by Ramsey Ranson.
Who, if you had to bet right now, who's winning?
Well, Ramsey's hourglass is sitting here, so...
Yeah, and the sand is slowly going down.
So, like...
So does that signal that...
He's also been in this match for shorter time.
Yeah?
Got a bit more rest in between matches. So I would say probably Ramsey.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like this Dominic dude in the ring.
His
So like,
name's Derek.
are you sure?
I am 100% sure.
Exodus wearing some shades.
His name is Derek Gage. He is one half of the 618 Tag Team Champions, and he very well soon might be the number one contender to the Southern Illinois Championship.
Well, if Dawson wins it, good for him. I actually, you know what? I hope Derek wins it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Well, who's music?
because I've beaten Derek
real
before.
quick, we don't have another entrant. Whose music is this playing? It is the one and only Dr. DeCoin.
The doc is in.
The sands of time say he can't be trusted. And Ramsey's very much...
Why are you not taking the help, Ramsey? Take the help!
Derek capitalizing, and Derek wins! Derek Gage is the number one contender to the Southern Illinois Championship. Our next
Incorporated.
I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. No, getting a word with Derek Gage.
I've got really two questions for you. How you feeling after this big win? And are you going for that now vacant Jackson County Championship or the Southern Illinois Championship? Because you already got the 618 Tag Team Championship, so where's your head at? Where are you going with that?
First off, thank each and every single one of you guys. Everyone who you come out to No Fold Pro Wrestling, know you're getting the best damn show in town. On a little bit more, I guess, somber note, there's some guys from NFPW that are here, starting up a whole lot of shit.
Oh no! No! Brian Richards has made his way into the ring.
Brian Richards,
They have something to say about this.
October 25th, Roxborough Youth and Rec Center. It's going to be me and you, one-on-one, in a Murfreesboro street fight.
Oh!
Yes!
Right after Derek made
Good!
that massive
You
announcement,
idiot!
Brian clocked him in the head with the Southern Illinois Championship. Oh, body slam! A bold body slam.
Brian's gonna do something.
Oh, he took his belt off, wrapping it around his fist. Derek Gage is busted open by that championship shot. Blood Money is making a statement.
Brian saw an enemy, and he did what was needed.
Oh, now he's whipping him with.
Do it again!
Oh.
This is what he wanted, guys.
And guys, Derek Gage lives off of this. This isn't going to do anything more than piss him off, and he's going to hit Brian even harder the next show. Making a statement, wiping Derek's blood across his chest. There he is, Brian Richards, holding up the heart and soul of No Fold Pro Wrestling, that Southern Illinois Championship. Can Derek Gage be the man to get that back? Look at Derek.
Fellas, this is what happens when the Boyz gets into grown men's business.
I want to remind everyone, Derek said it on the show, he said it to me personally numerous times. He has said, I will die for No Fold Pro Wrestling. So Brian Richards is damn sure going to have to kill him at the next show to keep that belt.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
The Boyz making their way all back into the middle of the ring. Derek's the first man on his feet, which says a lot. What did I tell you to? Ladies and gentlemen, all the fans watching this, make sure to join us there next month, Murfreesboro Youth and Rec Center, October 25th, Blood Money Brian Richards versus the Boyz' own the 618 Tag Team Champion Derek Gage. Will he become the first ever double champion in this company's history? Will he save No Fold Pro Wrestling?
All you monsters, get up and get down. It's time for some graveyard funk. Daylight fades thin, the ghosts are out. Let the fright begin, candles flicker, shadows grow. What hides in the night? You don't wanna know. A haunted house down the street, a mummy on the loose. Monsters you must defeat, they don't believe in a truce. The fog grows thick, it swallows the ground. Every heartbeat is an echoing sound. The skies are darkening, the dogs are barking. No one's coming to rescue you. Don't split up, protect your pup. Remember, this isn't Scooby-Doo. Nightmare at No Fold. It's terror time again. Nightmare at No Fold. When the ghosts, ghouls, and goblins attend. Nightmare at No Fold. This is where chaos takes control. Broken body, shattered pride. Skeletons wrestle, worlds collide. Thunder roars, a witch's war. A werewolf begins to howl. You know Uncle Fester is on the prowl. Demons strike up the devil's band. The midnight hour is close at hand. Horror spreads across the land. Nightmare at No Fold. It's terror time again. Nightmare at No Fold. When the ghosts, ghouls, and goblins attend. Nightmare at No Fold. This is where chaos takes control. The trees begin to moan. The zombies grunt and groan. A black cat crosses your path. Can you escape Frankenstein's wrath? Nightmare at No Fold. It's terror time again. Nightmare at No Fold. When the ghosts, ghouls, and goblins attend. Nightmare at No Fold. This is where chaos takes control. Don't you wanna know what it's like to be one of us? Come and join the family. Give in to the madness. Let go of your humanity. Take a bite of the darkness. Ghouls and goblins, ooh. This is where chaos takes control.